What I did to make it hover perfectly in place was this. Hi, this is a quick explanation of how I stopped my Bladetooth ES-V2 from drifting. I made it a lot more stable and nice to fly in all modes. So out of the box it was okay, but I recently completely rebuilt it after a crash and the whole frame needed replacing. After the rebuild it would drift maybe 3 to 5 meters away in just a few seconds. I tried all the usual things. I did a trim flight, quite a few trim flights actually, which didn't seem to do much. Did the recalibration procedure, as it says in the manual, leveled the swash. Also I thought, set the servo almost to 90 degrees, but it was still drifting quite a lot. What I did to make it hover perfectly in place was this. Enter the servo adjustment mode as the manual says. Lower the throttle stick to the lowest position, power on the transmitter. Install the flight battery in the helicopter. Ta-da. Connect the battery to the ESC. Obviously have the helicopter on a flat surface while it gets set up. Set the rate switch to high.
Low rates, high rates.
Hold the left stick to the bottom left corner, right stick to the bottom right corner, as shown. Activate panic recovery, which I've got on this one now, not the bind.
Panic.
Release the sticks and deactivate panic recovery mode. Helicopter is now in, the manual says gain adjustment mode, but I think that's a typo because the gain adjustment mode, you move the sticks to a different place. So you can see it on the actual helicopter. Bottom left, bottom right.
Panic.
Now once you're in this mode, the manual says to set the servo arms so they are perpendicular to the servos. Do that to start, but the real magic is fine tuning it. If your heli is drifting left, for example, move the right servo down a few clicks. The movement will be tiny and you may not even see it, but tiny movements is what you want. So forward cyclic selects the servos, and now left and right will move it up and down, but it's such a tiny movement you won't be able to see it, but it's tiny movements which is what you want. So you save the adjustments by having the throttle stick to the lowest position, pressing and holding the I switch until
Panic.
this happens. There you go, that's all done. Disconnect this. So once you've made some adjustments, go and test fly again. If it still drifts in the same direction but not as much, do the same again. Opposite servo to the drift direction, down a tiny bit. If you're drifting forward, move the front servo arm up a tiny bit. If you're drifting backwards, move the forward servo arm down a tiny bit. Keep adjusting with tiny movements, hopefully it helps. I'm no technical genius, but it worked really well for me actually. This is what made a huge difference to make it fly perfectly level. So I think in summary, this is a decent way to get a level swash. Obviously I'm using a DX9 now, but originally I had the ready to fly, the basic DXE, and I didn't have the other options like sub trim and other things you got on the transmitter to possibly help you out. So I think it's something that may be worth trying. So if this works for you, then comment below and tell me. Also like the video and subscribe as well. Cheers.